Alright, so I'm back at it this morning. I got this cut out yesterday. I got the wall cut down. They still got to bust a few rocks out. Getting this cut down to grade, raking all the big rocks out. I come in here with the skid steer at the end and start slicking it up. But what I'm trying to do now is cut that wall down a little straighter, expose the rocks that need to be hammered for the footing for that. It's very difficult to make that look nice with all the giant boulders that get pulled out, but trying to get it looking a little bit better. And pretty much raking all this stuff out and getting it down within a couple inches, and I'll come in here with the skid steer, slick it up, and piling it all up, pulling the boulders out. So I'll go back another 30-40 feet, lay that up into a pile, and then come over here and start cutting this grade back and getting it all piled up. Got 2 trucks a day, so we'll get out about 30-35 loads, and then we'll have 4 tomorrow, and should get out about 60 or so. Alright, got a good little pile of dirt there. I've got everything cut out to grade all the way to that stake right there. At the sign it shows where the building steps down. This side steps down probably, let's see, it's like 16-18 inches. And this end or middle of the building steps up the hill 16 inches. So it's just a little step down in the building. Of course, there's this gigantic boulder right there I can't do anything with, so I'm going to leave that right there so it can be hammered out. And now I'm going to rake down this pile right here some and climb up there on top of it and go down there to the end and start transferring that back because this is the area where I'm loading out at. So I'm up on the row of dirt that I just cut out, kind of raking it back a little bit, and I'm pulling the big boulders that when I was digging that, I flung them over the pile. Well, I couldn't quite get them far enough out of the way, so I'm laying them over to the side and trying to build me a little bit of a ramp here down. Heavy one. Let's see how far I can throw this without tipping over with it. Not that far. Rocks to bust now. I think I can persuade that one into the dump truck. And I'm going to break this out. Cut. I can get this whole corner cut down to grade now. That'll be, it won't be all of the, it'll probably be about 2/3 of this building pad I'm going to be able to get on grade. Start cutting. We'll pile it all up down this edge. Just pretty much make a big stockpile right here. So when all my trucks come tomorrow, I can just sit right up there and load off of it. So I'll cut all this back today, leave that, get all that cleaned up, and probably start stripping topsoil over there on the step up part of that pad. So I'll kind of mix this dirt in, and that'll make the boulder hauling a little bit smoother. I'm just going to kind of hog this out, then I'll come back down here and fine grade it when I'm sitting a little bit more level. out the way, and then you can kind of sit a little closer to grade and be able to see it a little bit easier. Hopefully my other truck will be here about 9. Kind of exciting making the last cut, knowing that I won't have to dig anything else. Other than come in here with the skid steer and clean it up, this is pretty much done. Pretty sticky. I kind of like that sand over there. Nice and dry. Move back. Well, both trucks are here now, getting the dirt loaded out. Rocks, I should say. Making a little more room over here. I'll be glad when this pile's gone. It is hard digging. So sending another truck out, working on this pile. Got a pretty good little pile of boulders right here again. And I've pretty much got this whole side cut out, and I've run over with the skid steer and kind of slicked it up. So about, I don't know, a third of the building pad is cut out and on grade now. So I went in there and dug all the rocks up and got that smoothed up. Been cutting that edge back right there as well. Got that big giant boulder at the step down where the two buildings step down, and grading the pad out here. So while I'm waiting on trucks, I'm going to go over here and finish stripping topsoil in between the two building pads and getting that stockpiled along that edge over there. So good day today. Got all the topsoil stockpiled and most of, well, all that pile of rock hauled off, and now all that's left tomorrow is to haul off this load of dirt right here that I cut out from there, and I was able to get that graded out. So I'll get all this hauled off tomorrow, get this cut down and hopefully graded out, and then the hammer's coming back in to finish breaking all the rock. There's a lot of surface rock over there that's still got to be broke up, but it was under all the boulders, so they missed it when they came back. So I'm gonna run over to the dump site, clean that up, and be back here tomorrow.